Every year, the USA Collegiate National Team selects 35 players from across America, each considered among the top collegiate baseball players in the country. This past summer, two Seminole pitchers, Parrish and C.J. Van Eyck, got the chance to have their talent shine on the world stage as selected players for Team USA. Both described the experience as inspirational.
We got to go down to Cuba and play down there, so that in itself was just a eye-opening experience, and it really, just opened my eyes to the small things that we take for granted here in America that, other kids in other nations don't get.
Well, Parrish, being our captain, is mainly the leader and bringing back that stuff, but I kind of follow in his footsteps and back him up with what he says about kind of what we learned over there and kind of what we're trying to do with our pitchers here.
They both took on leadership roles with the pitching staff. You can just see a more quiet confidence in both of them, and I think a lot of that has to do with playing for Team USA and knowing not only are you a good pitcher, but knowing that, what the competition is like out there and how you fit in.
Drew and CJ are no strangers to success. For Team USA, Parrish ruled the summer with a 1-0 record and a 0 ERA. CJ, one of just 5 freshmen selected for Team USA, was also a gold medalist for the 18 and under USA team. Both were recently named 2018 First Team All-ACC and Second Team All-American. Their success follows in the footsteps of pitching coach Clyde Keller, who previously played for Team USA in 1987 and later went on to help Florida State play in the College World Series in 1989.
Playing for Team USA was obviously a great experience. Any chance you get to play for your country, it's a special occasion. The main thing I bring from that is just the quality of the players there, how they went about things, how they prepared for games, what made them successful. And I was able to kind of take a piece of everybody along those lines and kind of mold it into what I wanted to do here at Florida State. And I think it really helped set the tone for how we were successful in '89.
We kind of shared our experiences with, how it developed, how we all got there, playing with, top-notch competitors and representing our nation.
After a successful summer in Cuba with Team USA, both Parrish and Van Eyck brought home experiences and revitalized leadership that they hope will inspire the next generation of Noles.
Just picking up our pace of play and being more leaders, and since we were kind of leaders there amongst other leaders, best players in the country, we try to bring that back here and just be set examples for our freshmen and sophomores and other pitchers.
Being a part of a team that had such prestigious kids and the top-notch talent, it humbles you in a sense, because even though you think you're pretty good and you got an invitation to be in a top team, you look around and you're like, wow, I'm surrounded by, future major leaguers, kids that dwarf you in everything that you do. So it automatically, made me want to compete a little harder and prove to myself that I am here for a reason. I do belong to be playing with such a prestigious team.
Any chance you get to go play for your country, you absolutely need to do it. You need to find a way. I know a lot of kids get caught up in the draft and playing professionally, but playing for Team USA only happens once. And any chance you have to go ahead and get into that sort of role, I think you need to try and do that. But from a personal standpoint, I was most relieved when I got onto Team USA. It set me apart from everyone else, and you carry that the rest of your life. So that's something that you can never get taken away.
I would say never stop working. Always have the mindset that someone's working harder than you, and that you just need to put your mind on it and just keep going and never give up. Focus as hard as you can. Work hard.
The current Seminole baseball roster is 40% freshmen, the most for the Noles in more than 5 years. With such a young team, CJ and Drew's leadership will be vital to the team's success as the Noles hope to make a run to a College World Series championship. I'm Kenan Scott for Seminole Sports Magazine.